You come. Well, did you? Notification. Congratulations on first donut. That was something. Hello, Saul. Welcome. Hello, Etienne. Yo, what the hell was that? Just check my phone. Got given. I'm leaving, but I should get more first up now. Sorry. Come back. That's one way of doing things. This is why I can't have nice things around here. Like that one is not do with pizza and the room is on fire. Epic solo guitar, epic guitar solo. Oh, so that's the notification. Well, hi, Winter. Hello, Darth. This title. Why are you like this, kiddo? Yes. Fell asleep. Hi. Nommed. Scatter. Or are you eepy tired? I am always eepy tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. I think. But just for you, yes, please send me the screenshot. I want to see. I want to see, please. Show me the screenshot. I want to see if it worked. I want to see if it did what it was supposed to. Please. Thank you for the pats. I will. Oh shit. It should be a little bigger today. Typically, I'm very, like, careful about how I place her. Because of the way I have things set up. If you do, we suffer a worse fate. Long day? No, it's more so that I didn't sleep very well last night. I didn't sleep very many hours. It worked. Oh, it did. Don't know what. Don't worry about that, it worked. I'll be real, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's eepy and suffering. Lord's Providencia and damn toll until I joined the stream. Hello, Talon, welcome. Hi. It's just that I don't think I slept very many hours last night. It's also that, I've been in a state lately. I'm crying, dude. That is so funny to me. Oh, God. So Sir Kyle's mom from South Park saying, what? What? I got almost 6 hours, that's all I've got. I got... Hello, Slipknot guy, welcome. I'll tell you how many hours I got. I think I know exactly around. Not this. It's after this. Where did it go? Oh. Yeah, so... About 3 hours. So... 7-ish. 8-ish could have been worse. That's a good 7-8 hours. I got 7 hours, that's good. That's good. When you are in an exhaustion competition with your opponent as an and you are in an exhaustion competition. Bro, listen, now get the fuck out. No, please, no, I wanted this stream to happen so bad. No. I'm okay. I promise. I'll sleep early tonight, probably. Who knows? Cause I got uni tomorrow, so I'll get tons of sleep tonight. I know about when you slept. Assuming you went to sleep right after our DMs. I don't think so. When was our DMs? I Oh no, it was definitely not right after. I was up for a while after that. Like a while after that. My ass you sleep early. No! No, please! What were you doing? I don't know, man. I was dissociating. I've been dissociating a lot like a lot lately. Like a lot. And it's just, I've been in a state. And it's just... I've been in a state of like... I don't even know what's going on. My brain is like lagging. I'm dissociating constantly, like majority of my day. I'm zoning out a lot. Like I actively, like when I'm off stream, sometimes I am literally just sitting outside, like not outside, but like in the living room. Not even in the bedroom, but I'm sitting in the living room and I'm just zoning out or doom scrolling or something. But nothing is getting done and I'm not typically like this. Which is the problem. I'm not typically like this, so I'm not sure what's going on. But something's happening, and it's less than ideal, basically. I think Ben doesn't sleep early enough. Maria's gonna have some words with her, I think. I'm not fucking hearing anything on the contrary, bruh. Are we the same person? The same girl, the suffering? And please, you two need holidays, like, to somewhere quiet. I need time off university is what I need. I just need to get off of university and then just get to work, proper work, because I'm just spending so much time dissociating. Like the few days that during the weekends and stuff that I get, I spend just like zoning out because I've got such limited time, you know? Hello, Corn. Welcome. Why are you two suffering? Oh no. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. It is one of those things. I was complaining about this to her last night. Yeah, nothing but peace and safety and probably some devils. I don't think I'm gonna experience peace or safety for a very, very long time. But, you know. We ball. Also, BRB gonna set up a tab for the YouTube site so I can give it a like and keep YouTube stream alive. You're so sweet. Thank you. Also, in terms of drinks, obviously we've got our water. Do I have any cranberry juice left? I do. So we've got cranberry juice and we've got Monster. We've got Monster Full Throttle. It was called something else. This was called Louis Hamilton. They changed it to Full Throttle. That's interesting. I thought they stopped making this. Why did they change the can all of a sudden? Um. Oh no, maybe they didn't. It was like a limited thing. I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know anymore. Brain no worky. It's April, surely it's only a few months left, right? Yeah, like I finish in June. About if you take even a sip of Monster, I'm bonking the last brain cell into oblivion. Water, thank you so much for the water. I will be opening the Monster. Someone's gonna be redeeming it at some point. We're gonna drink Monster because I need to get through the day somehow. I'm not sleeping in the next 5 hours. So. Oh, this notification is so glorious. Why were you just on Twitch, by the way? Because there's clearly a notification you get on the right-hand side of Twitch when you're already watching somebody, and then you get like a notification. Why were you already on Twitch? Who were you watching? I'm dedicated and open your links on stream time. You're so sweet. That is so cute. Hey YouTube, don't add. Hi, thank you so much. The fucking cat is back and no, don't kick me out. I'm gonna have to turn into a raccoon. I will send you my fucking history. I have nothing to hide. Aww. Hi Metal. How are you? Hope your fingers doing alright. Hope your legs doing alright. Hope your ass doing alright. Raccoons are great. There's this new VTuber that I came across recently. They were like a new VTuber. They were like raccoon. They were a raccoon VTuber. Those are highly specific parts. Agree with Donut. Is Metalhead okay? Metalhead, are you okay? Do you want to tell the people whether or not you are okay? So wait, the fuck am I not allowed to watch Twitch? This is just pros. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much for the follow, Potato. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi, welcome. I am Venom Cam here under Vampire Cat Girl. How did you find me? Which raccoon VTuber? I know a handful. His name is Trabin. And he recently got he recently debuted and he was one of those VTubers that got super popular right on their debut, right? And I'm so jealous of this guy because like I love his whole style because he's got this loser emo guy thing going on, kind of. I don't know, maybe that's just what emo guys look like. Maybe emo guys are just raccoons. You know, with like the running eyeliner, fucking like, you know, torn clothes, living off barely anything. Maybe emo guys are just raccoons. But yeah, he got this whole like vibe. He's got this whole branding that I really like. And I don't know, I'm so jealous of this guy. Ah, pathetic emo boy. Yes, just my type. Hello, Potato Lowe's Ray. Hello, welcome. How did you find me? I don't know if this is good that I'm used to it. Wait, I'm not okay. I'm always fucked up. Just don't be fucked up. Have you considered that? I have a headache and I can't wait to be quite busy for the next at least 5 hours. What are you gonna do for the next 5 hours? Yonder cat wondering who is watching other streamers. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna go do things and finish some more wiring. Alrighty, you take care and good luck and good job. I'm very proud of you. You're doing great. You're working very hard. Pablo. Slay. Donat, I hope that eases. And one last thing after us touching you during. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're streaming until 5 p.m., then D&D for 3 to 4 hours. What? Until 5 p.m.? Why do you think my stream's... Wait, how long do you think my stream's gonna be? What time is it for you right now? Thank you so much for the pats. Thank you so much for the one gifted. Hello, Mistaken Go. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the gifted. Ah, thank you, Winter. Thank you so much for the pats. Hope things are done easy and you get to chill, Metalhead. Yeah, we hope you get to chill. We hope you can take care. Who then can rest for around 9 to 10 p.m. I see, I see. Thank you for the stretch. Oh god. I don't know if you guys heard that. Oh. Hi. Okay. I feel better now. Good evening, everybody. It's about to be 3 p.m. That's in 2 hours and 15 minutes. Oh, I see. Get subs. Not Winter hitting down with the good boy. Oh, that sounded nice. It was nice. Thank you. I heard it, but that's alright. My bones click too sometimes. I'm not particularly bothered by my bones clicking. It's very relaxing. Hello, Reprisol. Welcome. Older you get, crunchy you get. Hi, Anubis. Welcome. Yeah, I know. I've had, like, older dudes who are, like, friends. And my goodness fucking gracious, they make 50 million sounds just to sit down on a chair. Like, no shade to them. Like, they're great people, right? I love them. They're amazing. They're very talented individuals. They're great to hang out with. What's with the femboy moans just because you're sitting down on a chair? Sitting down, standing up, there's like, oh, like, I don't even know, and I can already feel myself approach that. Excuse me, only femboy moan when I stretch. Any sounds I make are femboy moans because I am apparently an emo twink, so according to my sister. And I always mute for it. Bottom, right? But that's what I've been telling him. That's what I'm saying. He wants to be a little bitch about it. He's saying, "Hi, Shy. Welcome. Good morning. Hope you slept well." Am I wrong? Like, man, bro. Can't a man femboy moan and still be a switch? Question marks. Don't you question mark me? I I mean, I guess. And be so proud of it. I don't know. I mean, there is a possibility that a dude or a person, I don't know who, might struggling to sleep, but man, I'm suddenly facing so much exhaustion. Uh-oh. Which has the correct response. Have you not slept yet? Are you like... shy? Oh man. Up and down, sleep and awake. Yeah, why is everybody suffering today? I didn't sleep very well either. I slept like 3 hours. Is it just bad sleep? There's something Mercury doing something, I think. I don't fucking know. I know my whimpers are good, damn straight. I'm proud of it. Bottom behavior. I get the being exhausted but can't sleep. I did the thing with Mercury retrograde. Yeah. I don't know anything about. I don't know much about it. But if there's a general phenomenon going around with different people, I think a good few, like, I think this was last week. Mercury getting railed or something. Yeah, man. Blanket fort is required for your eepy sleepies. Exactly. But, I remember it was last week. And, I was unnecessarily pissed for no reason. Like, at myself, at everything. Not at someone specifically, just in general. Let's all have a group sleepover. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Because everybody hops on like voice call on the server and we just all just fucking sleep. We have a sleep voice call. In case anyone falls asleep. AFK. Let's just all hop on AFK and just like sleep. I'm not suffering. Well, ain't that good for you. I'm so proud of you. No, I am, genuinely. That sounded really mean. I am proud of you. I'm glad you're not suffering. I was awake at 10:30 and just lay there for 2 hours before I gave up. Yeah, I slept very, like, I slept early in the morning and then I woke up 3 hours later. But hear you not suffer when it hates me. No, I don't. I don't hate anybody. Well, I do hate people, but none of you are in that list. One of you can hit me with a sledgehammer and knock me out. No, I don't think that would be necessary. Let's see how it is when I'll just leave. No! I'd read y'all a story, puts Mario to sleep so fast. Yeah. I mean, we've got a couple of story narrators here. But you were gonna say none of you people. None of you are people, dude. Are you okay? Are you okay? But yeah, Darth has mentioned before that he reads stories to people before go to sleep, right? Hi, not so unhappy. Welcome. Shy. Is anyone really people? I'm gonna say none of you are people. Oh, that's cute. But Shy, I don't know if you can sleep now because it's like early in the morning for you could technically, but you wouldn't get a lot of sleep. Call me an animal the way I want to just sleep and eat. But Shy, if you want to sleep, I think you should probably take your melatonin. Take your melatonin, get some good eepy sleepies. You've earned it. You deserve it and all that. Thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. EP maxing, very EP max. I want to say something, but I can't on Twitch. No, it's okay. Say it on Twitch. Get banned. Get me banned too. I'm joking. Tell me what is it? Like, DM it to me. I made a Twitch. I don't know why, but YouTube updates been making the app crash randomly. Really? I haven't been checking the YouTube. You guys interested in hearing a dream I had? I had a guy in it. The old age update. Under the exhaustion after standing up for real. But yeah, tell us about the dream. Maybe it gets patched one day. Yo, I'm single, but like the guy in my dream looked pretty attractive. LOL, I'm running off water and vibes. Gonna switch to Twitch. My YouTube acting up. Go to YouTube chat and say it there. When I go to sleep, I sleep with the hatred I have for certain people. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in the past. I sent it to you. If his sleep is any... Man. You could have said that on Twitch. I don't see the issue. You could have said that on Twitch. I didn't want to risk it. No, it's okay. Say it. Say it publicly. Say it loud and proud. But, I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Something was... Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I've talked about this before. But I hold grudges, like, for years. I had a little bit of an issue that happened with my mom. Hi, Forrest. Welcome. I had a little bit of an issue that happened with my mom back when I was in 1st grade. I held that grudge until like last year. Until like a couple years ago, I held that grudge. So she was talking about Shy not being able to sleep because it's early, and I said I'd be willing to kill a man for 30 minutes of sleep. Literally anything will do. Man, don't kill Shy. He's just a little baby. Not that bad. Oh no! No, Shy! No, nobody's killing you, I promise. Random unknown man. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm trying not to! I'm trying not to. Like, Say me holding grudges isn't as bad as it used to be, but I could... Man! Something else, dude! Ripshide died from Donut. No! Me holding grudges isn't as bad as it used to be, but I know in my heart that I won't say I forgive that person, but I know I actually don't. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to retaliate, but that doesn't mean they're forgiven or clean. Yeah, I get that. The longest grudge I've ever held, or that I remember holding at least. There's definitely longer ones, I'm sure. But the one that I remember, because this is a funny little story that I tell everybody. 1st grade, right? So, you know Cosmic Brownies? You know the Cosmic Brownies? I forget the fucking company that makes that specific company. Hold on, let me look it up. Cosmic Brownies. Was it this? It was this. There we go. Little Debbie Cosmic Brownies. Pretty sure it was this. But, so these Cosmic Brownies, so these aren't available here, okay? Now, my aunt, did Venmo meet yours? Oh, no. No, it was much, much worse. Oh god, not the brownie story. Yes, the brownie story. We're gonna retell the story once again. Now, so my aunt from my dad's side, she travels to America a lot. So she often brings back, or she used to bring back, a lot of like candies and stuff from there that that are like only, was the brownie story? I'm telling you. There are like only, you only find them in America, right? Cosmic brownies being one of them. I don't know where else you find them. I don't know, but it's definitely not available here. And so she got a box of those for us. My sister hated it. She was not a big fan of the Cosmic brownies. And my mom also, she did not like them very much. And I will admit, it did have a bit of an artificial flavor to it, but I liked it. Like, I liked that shit so much. That shit was bussin' to me, right? Now, I liked that shit a lot, so I was the only one who would eat it, right? Right. Now, keep in mind, this is first grade. In first grade, your precious Vampy cat was an undiagnosed ADHD kid who was fucking stupid and slow at everything. Which also includes, I was slow at taking notes in class. At school. I was slow at finishing homework. I was slow at, academically, I was very slow. I still am, but not as bad as I was. Because at that time, I used to not be able to finish, like, complete all the questions in an exam. During the finals, I would be sitting there, the half-complete paper, because ADHD. It was pretty bad. So I often would miss out on a lot of like classwork material, like study material and all that, right? Right. What happened is, so oftentimes we would have to take the notes from like my classmates. And there was this one girl in particular who used to sit next to me. And, like, at the time, we weren't allowed to, like, we could pick our own seat on the first day of school. Like, first day of first grade, you pick your own seat. And typically at that age, your parents typically come in, they make you sit down at a proper place, and then you leave, and then you just kind of sit there. I don't fucking know. But first day is when you pick out where you want to sit for the rest of the year. Because once the teacher knows that you sit at a specific spot and then you're changing it up later, they're gonna be pissed. And the teachers have the right to, like, make you sit somewhere else too if you're causing trouble. So randomly they could be like, oh, you two talk a lot. And it's bothering the class. So I'm gonna make one of you sit away from the other person, you know, all that stuff. But there's this one girl who ended up sitting next to me for whatever reason. Thank you for the pets, by the way. And she was a bitch. Simply put, she was a motherfucking bitch. She was a fuck-ass, bitch-ass motherfucker. And I hated her. Even at that time, I hated her. And she grew up to be actually a bitch. Like, even her own, she was a bitch to her own friends. Like, what I found, like, what I later heard. But, because her friends were also my friends. At one point. Like, a couple of them. But yeah, this bitch was a bitch-ass fucking bitch-ass bitch. And I hated her so much. And, like, she was mean to me for no reason. Okay? She was mean to me for no reason. I could ask a very simple question, very politely, and she would answer very, 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 very rudely. And it would make me really sad, because I'm like, I didn't have a lot of friends at the time, because nobody used to talk to me, because I was the loser kid who would just get held back after class for not finishing my assignments. And And it was like the way that, especially at that age in our school, the way that it was, let's say before break time, before lunchtime, you've been given a class like assignment, let's say, a classwork, and you're supposed to get it checked. Like, so you're supposed to submit it by the end of the class. Now, me being a slow ass bitch, right, academically, I used to oftentimes not be able to finish by the end of the class. Now, realistically, lunchtime is, you know, so that the children aren't fucking like dying of hunger, I guess. I don't know. Um, you know, during lunchtime you eat. You sit down and you fucking eat. When I was young, and not starving is pretty good, yeah. So when I was young, or like around first grade, second grade, like this happened from about first grade to third grade. But if a student hasn't finished, and again, I was like, you know, the school was divided weirdly, so the boys had their own section of everything, the girls had, because like we had our own set of buildings, so we hardly ever interacted with the boys. So if a student hasn't finished her classwork before before lunchtime, she has to sit down throughout lunch. She has to finish her classwork, and then she can sit and like proceed with eating, because, you know, priorities, I guess. That the work is the priority. Um and there were oftentimes like you'd sit in class because everybody else has left the classroom to go outside and eat and all that and play around and all that, right? There was I remember very vividly, there were times where I was held back because I was slow. So I would sit in class, like, with a couple other people who didn't finish or whatever. Like, I would sit by myself and I would, like, do my work and all that shit, right? Like, try to finish my classwork and then leave so I can eat, so I can hang out with my friends. And there were times where the entirety of lunchtime went by and I couldn't finish my work, so I just had to spend the rest of the day without any food. That happened, and I remember very vividly a lot of like the older kids, like the kids in 5th grade, kind of 4th grade, 5th grade, because this is happening in 1st grade, right? So older kids in like 5th grade and 5th grade and like 4th grade, they would like pass by our classrooms and they would like make fun of us. Thank you for the pats. They would like make fun of us for sitting like for like the people who are academically slow. And I remember this one time I was sitting there and I was doing my work, right? And I look up and these older kids are standing outside the door. And they're just like basically being really mean. Like their insults are like not even good, by the way. I remember very vividly, they were just basically calling us variations of like, oh my god, you guys are so slow. Ha ha ha, you're so dumb. Ha ha ha. Fucking slow workers, slow pokes, ha ha ha, hee hee. Basically that, like what you would expect from a fucking 4th grader. But at the time it made me feel so bad because I was like so anyways, we went on a tangent. But yeah, so basically main point is I was very slow in academics, and there was this girl who used to sit next to me, and she used to like take notes like a normal fucking person, right? So my mom went, and another little side like lore, not everybody's parents used to come pick them up. There were these like services, like almost like they were kind of like bus services but smaller. And they weren't tied to the school. Like our school had no bus services or transportation. There were people who like had their own buses, and they would like it's hard to explain without it sounding like, you know, a straight up abduction, but like if your house is on the route that they typically go on, you can talk to them and be like, hey, so and like they would like these people would work for different schools depending on like their when the school like gets over, right? When classes get over for each school. But they would like have a bunch of people, but bunch of kids that they would drop off. And they weren't tied to anything. They didn't have like they weren't tied to any organization or anything. They were just like people just doing this. And oftentimes they would come pick us up. So, and this is a very common thing that happens. It sounds unsafe, and it probably is to some extent, but it's kind of like you hire these people basically hire these people to like, hey, my kid's going to school, pick them up in the morning and drop them off when school's over, and you pay them a certain amount every month. So like this is kind of like a job. Like these people are hired for this stuff, kind of like a service they provide. So a lot of these times these drivers, and like there were a couple people who would work together. Like if there's one vehicle, like there's one bus, there's like two people who would work on, like who would be assigned to that specific vehicle, right? So oftentimes these people would come and pick us up, but obviously these people can't wait forever. And oftentimes I was held back even after class, even after like school hours, because I didn't submit an assignment or I didn't finish something, and or like some academic work that I didn't finish. So oftentimes I was held back for hours. Like let's say if school ends at 1, I was there till 3, 4 sometimes. So full display, bless her. So all this is like, I'm telling him, promise this is all coming back to brownies. I know what I'm doing. So, and as a result, so these people would leave. These drivers would have to leave at some point, right? Because all the other kids are waiting. So they'd have to leave after a point. So this leaves me stranded at university, at school. So my mom would have to, like, they would call my mom and be like, hey, we couldn't pick her up because the teachers wouldn't let her go because of whatever reason. You're gonna have to come pick her up. So my mom would come over, and she would talk to the parent of this other girl who was really mean to me. And basically, they were like, we would get notes from this other girl a lot because I was so bad at it and she was so good at it, but she was also really mean. But she was also one of the only people in class that I knew, that I was familiar with, who I knew could take notes. So that is all I had. So my mom would often take notes from her for me because I'm also slow as shit. So my mom would just straight up like take my notebooks from me and just take all the notes, and then we would leave together, right? So back to the cosmic brownies. I love these fuckers so much, right? So this one day, I come home and I opened the fridge. I'm like, oh my god, my cosmic brownies, haha hee hee. I opened the fridge. It's gone. Gone. Disappeared. So I'm looking at my mom. I'm like, Mom, where are my brownies? She goes to me and she... I'm like, Mom, where are my brownies? And she was like, there was only one left. If I don't take them, I was... No. She was very nice. But she was like, there was only one left in it because you ate all of the others. So there was one last one left in it. And I gave it to your friend because she was like, she's been so nice and she's been like giving you notes and stuff. So, you know, as a thank you, I gave it to her. And I was like... And I remembered that. I remember I was like bawling my eyes out because I've never had a cosmic brownie after that. That was my last cosmic brownie till date. That was given away to some bitch. I've never had a cosmic brownie after that. Um Put it on throne, but it won't deliver here because we don't. I might have to look into it. I might have to find if they deliver here. But yeah, man. I mean, I guess they do. It's just very expensive. I don't even know if I like it like the way that I liked it back then, you know, but that happened. And I still hold a grudge. And the only reason I would still hold it to this day. The only reason I don't hold that grudge anymore is because I remember this one time my mom came home and she was like, I was telling a friend, actually I was telling Kenju about it. Me and Kenju were on call and he needed help with some stuff. And then I told him this whole cosmic brownie incident. And this motherfucker bitch ass, he put cosmic brownies on his throne. Someone bought it for him. He sent me a picture of a cosmic brownie, like a bite taken out of a cosmic brownie. Just to be mean to me. I'm going to... Dude. My friends, bro. These are the friends that I have. But this happened, and the only reason that I stopped holding that grudge is because, yeah, on this day, when I was telling Kenji the story, my mom walked down. I was like, "Oh, mom, you remember cosmic brownies? You remember what happened to the last one?" And she was like, she gets so like exhausted, exasperated every time I mention. She's like, "Oh my fucking god!" And I'm like, "Yeah, you gave it to some bitch who was really mean to me all the time." Just because she showed like basic human decency. I don't know. Oh my god, not the damn brownie again. Yeah. Yeah. So that was her reaction all the time. And the reason that I let go of that grudge is because she told me that I think like those, and her excuse was always, "Oh, those brownies always tasted bad anyways. They were probably bad for you. They tasted so artificial." And I was like, "Okay, I've never had a cosmic brownie after that. You gave away my last one. I love them so much. You aren't meant to decide what I like and what I get to like and what I get to not like." And so she was like, "I think they were kind of expired anyways." So, and I know 100%, somewhere deep in my heart, I know that she's lying. I know that she's just saying that so I will let go of the grudge. But at this point, I don't even know. At least when mom knows what to smuggle for Christmas or birthday gift, does she realize that the kid was mean? I'm pretty sure she knew. But I was also a very sensitive kid when I was younger. So I guess a lot of my complaints were overlooked growing up because of how sensitive I was, because I was a huge crybaby. So someone could yell at me a little bit and I'd start sobbing like big ass tears, massive tears down my tiny little face just because someone like raised their voice once. So I've always been a very sensitive person. So I guess a lot of my complaints are often overlooked unless I'm sobbing. So even if I told my mom, like, "Mom, she's really mean," I don't remember. I don't remember telling her if she was mean or not. Because I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know. I used to, and then growing up, I told her, like, "Yeah, that bitch was really mean all the time. And you gave away my last cosmic brownie to her." Mom was like, "Oh my fucking god." But yeah, growing up, I was a very sensitive kid. I had terrible ADHD, like terrible ADHD. Also hello Tempted. I didn't say hi to you. I'm sorry, but hi. Um, let me back read on chat. You have a way with words, man. There's so much that happened. Save 5k points. Wait, what's 5k points again? Oh god. Oh. There's 3. I don't know. This could mean anything. Okay, the dream started with me meeting this guy. He had light brown, wavy, curly hair with a plain shirt on and blue jeans and dark brown eyes, light skin. We kicked it off over a hobby, and over the days we went to a convenience store, all was good. He pranked me, then something came up. He was crying on the floor outside, even wet himself. I held him, comforted him, caressed him, and the word babe I'm here slipped out. Then for some reason my little brother showed up to check on me and looked worried for my friend. After a few minutes the guy calmed down. The guy was gay, but I agreed to start as friends, yet we both knew we'd be more eventually. That is the dream. Dream felt so real, talented, and would love to experience again. I've had dreams where it's felt really real. So hello Cypher, hello Reliet. But I've had dreams where they felt really real in the sense that, like, I remember having dreams where, like, it felt so real that even the physical, like, if someone's physically touching me in the dream, I felt like it was happening to me in real life. Cool dreams, sweet and a little romantic. Contemptuous harlot. Yeah, I genuinely wouldn't mind if I met a guy like that one. Would Venom say the dream is BL coded? Yes, bro, very BL coded. Right person is put there, just need to find them. As a resident main yaoi man of the basement, that dream is 105% yaoi with a 2% margin of error. What the fuck, Ben School? Yeah. Like, both, but I felt like in my heart after the guy in my dream calmed down, I've had his back. I don't think I'm gay, but I care more about emotion when it comes to people. Is she listening to the story? Hello, Tempted. I met a guy like that usually, although I wouldn't be surprised if I met someone like that. Knowing how difficult life is, especially in adult, I just know life's gonna... Those fourth or fifth graders can understand you being hurt by that. People just shouldn't be just unjustifiably mean. I'm glad 10-10, but the guy is like, in the dream had parent issues in terms of, yeah, I broke and be healed. Still in hateful awe at the teacher, I try that, and there would be an investigation. I'd be on forced leave. Yeah, no. When I was in first grade, I had a teacher that was really mean to me specifically for some reason. Like, she used to hit us and all that too. So, like, growing up, right? And then she got fired because she's not supposed to. In our second grade, we also had a teacher who used to hit us, but also she wasn't, like, she was a good person. She was just a strict teacher. I think. Already got something to share for Ven, but after the story. ADHD we're on full display. Thank you so much for the lurker check-in. Insert Omni-Man here. Are you sure? 500 years. I still appreciate the detail. It just means knowing and understanding Ven more. My situation wasn't the same, but I wasn't the best with school either. I forgot to ask you for your input on something, so you want to see my most recent... Okay, man. She gave it to the mean girl, didn't she? Ven won't take them away as punishment. Never forgive this betrayal. The bitch got the brownie. I don't fucking care if it's just food to others. I hold the same grudge. Does someone realize that the friend was actually not a friend and felt bad to some extent? I don't know. I don't think she took it seriously. People don't... Believe it or not, I don't get taken seriously very often in real life. Which is probably why I'm such a yapper online, because in real life, I don't talk a lot because nobody fucking takes me seriously. I need to get you the brownies. I will look into it. Speaking of what Donut said, Venom, hop on General in Discord right now, please. General in the Discord? General? Oh my god. Should be a... Aw, thank you. That's so sweet. Corn British noises, oh god. We will find a way. Oh, the Discord throne means people can get vent stuff on it. Oh, hear me out. Twinkies are delicious. I've never had Twinkies. I've had Twinks, but never Twinkies. I'm joking. I've never had Twinks. I've never had anybody. I'm a virgin. That's so funny, base cake. Not the God Cosme Brownie Bite pic, bro. It was so mean. At least Venmom knows what to smuggle for. Okay, yeah. I get that would be funny for the friends, but bro, that's just terrible. I can't bring myself to do that. If I got that treatment, it'd be spiteful in return in the long run, like getting a selfie or autograph from a Subway they like and not saying anything about it until way later. I mean, I'm sure it was all in good fun. I didn't hold a grudge against him or anything. It was just like, man, that's so mean. What the hell? I'm used to people being mean. It's okay. As people say, I'm easy to bully. So people sometimes do that. And a lot of times they don't really understand that they might be going a little far. Even I don't understand that they're going a little far. Venom turned out my dream was, yeah, I quoted, dang. So shout out the cat, be nice or be mean but quietly. Don't be mean at all. I'm pretty angry if someone ate my cosmic brownie or chocolate bar. Sensitivity is still valid. You deserve to be fully heard and understood, not just saying it because I was a sensitive kid. Yeah, I was a little bit of a crybaby growing up. All you want to do is be happy and make others happy, and you have this giant person shouting at you. Of course most kids cry. Hello, Relia. I hope you're okay. Welcome, welcome. If my mother handed my fave tweet to my scumbag cousins, I would take an opportunity to meet her celebrity crush, take a selfie, and not even bring her up in a convo with them at all in revenge. Man. I don't know. Maybe my concept of a lot of things is a little fucked up. And when it gets... okay. This is nerd stuff that I don't get. Big Mac, big gun. Big Macs? Big guns? I don't know if Shy's still here. It's like completely his thing. I deadass looked around for the guy when I woke up and aww. I've had that happen before. Like something happened in a dream and I woke up expecting it to be there actually and it wasn't. I was like depressing. Where did you get that? Where did I get what? Oh, they're probably asking. But hello, it's Bear Bud Bunny. Welcome. How did you find me? I'm Venom Cat. I'm your younger vampire cat girl. We are just yapping today. Love you too. Yeah, I also went through a bit of abuse from a teacher when I was a kid. Yeah. You aren't a good person if you hit kids. Yeah, this teacher got fired later on. Cause it's not just that she used to hit me now and then. It's also that she used to like... I used to have this really big Tupperware bottle that I used to carry with me, like a water bottle. I was definitely too big for little old me. But I used to carry it with me. If my mom gave it to me, I'm gonna carry it. And she used to, every single day, without fail, this woman would be like... So when are you gonna get me one of these? So when are you gonna tell your mom to get me one of these? And I would, at first I thought she was joking, so I was like, oh, whatever. And then I went home and told my mom. And then even my mom was like, oh, she's probably joking. And then I told her again, like, I was like, she's asking every single day, like every single, this teacher bullied me so much for no fucking reason. There were other instances too. Like, first of all, this thing, like, she would constantly ask for the specific bottle, I guess. I don't know why. Until my mom just sent it with me. She was like, you know what? Your teacher is fucking being a bitch ass and she's bothering you constantly, so just here. Just give it to her so she shuts up. I'm like, okay. Because I'm a kid, right? Not only that, Children's Day. And for a strict school like ours, Children's Day is a day where you get to go to school, you don't have classes, you get to bring like little toys with you, and you get to play with them in class. And again, first grade, by the way, tiny little baby. So we were given certain instructions. We were like, okay, so don't bring toys that are like harmful. Obviously, like certain basic instructions, like don't bring shit that's gonna hurt somebody, you know? And I know for a fact, 2 cute little teddy bears were not. I was never told that they were like, you know, in the red zone, like you can't bring those. So I told my mom, I was like, Mom, this thing is happening. And, you know, our teacher said we could like take toys with us. And my mom was like, oh, that's so nice. And she sent like, we had a bunch of plushies when we were younger. So we had like these 2 matching like teddy bears. They looked very similar except for they were different in colors. And I took them with me because I was like, yeah, hell yeah, let's go. And everybody did. A lot of people brought a lot of things. I get to class, I get to school, I pull them out of my bag, I'm like showing them off to my friends. I'm like, look at these, they're so cute, whatever. This bitch ass lady, she takes them from me and she's like, no, you weren't supposed to bring something like this. I'm sitting and looking up at her, I'm like, what do you mean? What's wrong with these? My mom sent them. Give them back. And she's like, no, I'm gonna keep them with me, and your mom can come talk to me. They're bloody teddy bears. What do you want? They're just fucking teddy bears. So she confiscated them for no reason. She confiscated them for no reason. I went home that day sobbing my eyes out. Because I was like, what did I do wrong? What's wrong with them? And also, growing up, I was very scared of, like, breaking the rules, getting in trouble. I avoid getting in trouble with, like, teachers and stuff. But I'm not scared of it as much anymore. More so just I'd rather not. It's too much work. But at the time, I was shit scared. I would shit myself scared getting, like, in trouble. So I went home. Obviously, I didn't say anything to the teacher. I went home crying my eyes out. I'm like, Mom. My mom comes to school, I think the next day. Hi, Mocha. Welcome. I think the next day she comes home, she comes to school to pick me up and she talks to the teacher. And the teacher is not bringing up the teddy bears at all. My mom's trying to play safe and she's trying to like build up to the teddy bears. And I'm standing there next to her, this tiny little thing. I'm like yanking on my mom's clothes. I'm like, Mom, my teddy bears. Mom, my teddy bears. And the teacher's giving me the side eye. Like, she's talking to my mom and she's giving me the side eye. She's like, oh my gosh, shut the fuck up, you know? I think eventually we got them back. Yeah, the teddy bears we got back. This teacher has taken other shit from me that I never got back. Like, the teddy bears, I'm pretty sure we got back. If I remember correctly. But so, you know how if it's your birthday and you have school, you often, or at least this was a thing here, you can distribute, like, a bag of chocolates to your friends. Or, like, a bag of candies or something. So you get a big bag of stuff, like candies and all that, and you, like, hand them out to people. Because it's your birthday. You, like, go around class handing it out to people. And it's like a ritual we do. It's your birthday. And if you want to distribute stuff to people, you go up to the teacher like, hey, I got, like, it's my birthday today. I got, candies to give everybody. May I? And then everybody would stand up, they'd sing happy birthday to you. And then you distribute all the candy to everybody. If you have extra, you could go distribute it to other classes, like your friends in other classes. Sometimes it was very occasional, but sometimes the teachers would let you go to other classes and distribute them to other friends if you had them in other classes. And especially you were allowed to go to other classes and like give like the rest of the chocolate to like other teachers, right? You could like distribute them to other teachers. And this was like a very common thing we used to do. Like we would like distribute it to teachers and stuff. And like if there's anything left, obviously we would take it home. Most of the time, not most of the time, like like it depended on the teacher. Some teachers would let you keep the rest of the candy with you in your bag because it's fucking yours. And they would just be like, okay, just like don't eat it during class. But some teachers would keep it in their, like, because every classroom has like a cupboard, has like a cupboard where you like keep all the supplies, like all the chalk for the board. If you like, if children had submitted their notebooks for whatever, you keep them there. The teachers would take them and keep it there, and then after classes they would return it. Like, and like most teachers would always return it. That's kind of what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to return a kid's candies to them, right? This teacher, I got 2 bags of candies, and I never used to celebrate my birthday that grandly growing up, especially in school. So it was like a big thing for me. I was like, oh my god, I'm taking a bunch of shit from people. I'm super happy about it, right? Because I was also very shy. I wasn't the type to like go up to people and give them shit. So this was like a big thing. So I was like, oh my god. And the teacher, she was like, okay, I'll keep these here. You can take them after class. And I was like, okay, cool. She never gave them back. She never gave them back. And there were other instances with this teacher that, like, her being, like, really mean to me, specifically because I was a very shy kid. There were other instances with this teacher specifically, where she would be really mean to me for no reason. But yeah. I was a very quiet, shy kid, so I was easy to be mean to. Otherwise, I don't know if you can be a good person and also hit kids. Yeah, I need a bloody baseball bat for the terrible people. For a yaoi coded relationship. Ever had a yaoi coded relationship? Genuinely curious. I've had a yuri coded relationship. You have a bunch of people just listening. Yeah, and that's why I love content creation and streaming so much, is because like throughout like growing up, I was either not taken seriously or like people would just not listen to me. Or I was told to shut up because I'm a yapper by like in my heart I'm a yapper, so I used to yap a lot and people used to just tell me to shut up. So I kind of stopped yapping for a good few years in the middle because I felt bad because people would tell me to shut up. Same, don't get taken seriously in some ways, especially by people that are supposed to be my family. Yeah, that's a movie, but yeah, if it's between life and death, defending yourself, it's a crime, but going out of your way to hurt kids like cardinal sin in my book. I respect your optimism in her cooking. The oversharing. Wait, what did I overshare about? Noggle, just fuming. How does one find a twink? Do they spawn randomly? And what's your experience with one? My experience with a twink. Hello, Indrazal, welcome. My experience with a twink. Like, do you mean friendly experience, sexual experience, romantic experience? I've never dated a twink. Something like, oh. Several in the server. Many unclaimed. Many unclaimed is wild. Mitchell bullying me did when we saying your food pics and make the other stuff. It's okay, Venom. Don't let bullies get to you. It's easier said than done, especially when you're a kid. Is Shy also a Warhammer homie? Is Shy a Warhammer homie? Let me text him. Shy, are you into Warhammer? Who themed group chat war a while now. Then would you like a screenshot of the big mech with big gun? Sure. America's spawn rate of yaoi guy is low but never zero. Of course, with potential of running into alpha male cringe guys. What this sentence is, I am never reading that sentence again. Start kicking these teachers, bury them in the ground. Best advice: never do long distance relationship. Tried it twice, never try it, never again. Emotional damage. All of my relationship experiences are long distance. I've had exactly one IRL relationship experience. And it went terrible. But all of my relationship experiences have been long distance. Literally all of them. Every single one. So it's all I know. And I'm scared of anything else. I'm not gonna lie. I'm building stairs and door. Too good for them. Send them to the sun so they feel the wrath of the star in a classroom. Please tell me she didn't take them permanently. Well. Peter should have just said she's too broke to buy teddy bears and go search for another job at this point. I may return later. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for dropping by. Oh no, Darth cookies. You were systematically abused by several teachers. Obviously you were scared. Systematically insane. I did not know all of this. I just thought I was just a dumbass kid. How to get a boyfriend, a tutorial set up. Oh, ask them. Are you breathing? Are you gay? I mean guy. Step 3, ask if they think you're cool, then congrats. You know, I've seen this meme before. The adult, not literally stealing candy from children, but stealing soft toys and singularly targeting one student. Yeah. Because I was, again, as previously mentioned, I was a very shy little baby. I was always a very shy kid. Hi, Kayla. Welcome. An entitled bitch, get your own damn bottle. She wasn't a teacher, she was a thief. Anti-Santa. You want to afford a bottle, maybe find a job you're actually suited for that doesn't pay a teacher's salary. Then I hope you get a nicer water bottle, nicer versions of whatever it is that was a thief of a teacher stole, and happier, more fulfilling than the shitty school teachers and classmates he dealt with. I mean, it was a long time ago. What else? Like, I think, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think first grade is the reason why I started having an intense like fear of being in front of people and like basically stage fright. Like I think that was the first like time, because there were times where I would enter class late. And there was this one time she made me stand in front of the whole class and she like yelled at me. Not even like yelled directly at me. You know this thing that sometimes people do where they will make you stand there and they'll like yell at you but indirectly. Like they'll tell everybody else like, you know, oh, these are the kind of people we don't like around here. You know, you're not supposed to be doing all these easy things. As things that you've done, so you're just standing there listening to them. I remember that happened once. And I think that event kind of fucked me up real bad growing up, because, like, that started my whole, like, fear of being in front of people, stage fright, all of that. Like after that, I never like. Before that, I used to be very talkative. I used to like be very like um I would have no issues, let's say, like, for example, for a very like random example, I would have no issues like let's say singing in front of my family. After that, I had developed a general anxiety and stage fright. And I think that's also like cuz I don't know if this is common knowledge. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. There was a point um when I was like 14 cuz that's when I was getting diagnosed and shit. My psychiatrist did mention something about agoraphobia. Not too much, just like a little bit maybe. Not really, not too intense. I do have an intense fear of like embarrassment. But I think that's where it began. Like this entire fear of embarrassment, I feel like that's where it began because yeah. Part of the teacher from stealing stuff from kids, not the clearly evil villain. Yeah, like she was a really mean person. It's not just her. The other teachers should have seen this and reported it or stepped in. Well, typically there's only one teacher in the class, so she was the kind that picks on quiet kids when she herself was younger. God, she's pathetic. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Thank you for the pats. Winters is expressing what I'm thinking. So who is hunting this heartless content? I spot cat hi for research purposes. I've never been with a twink IRL. How was it? I've never been with anybody IRL except for one person that went terrible. Some, you know, with the vulnerable students and like this pisses me off. Yeah, I get you. Like, you know, intimate and had a relationship unless twink was not spotted in the wild. Never been in one of them. I think you overshared. Like I didn't. Oh, that's right. Better version of what she stole. Thing you want in life while she loses what she values. She was never a teacher. She was a mean girl that snuck her way into a job and lets her abuse power. And the high school bully of nurse called Pipeline. But I know what it's like being a mistreated, abused, manipulated kid. We finally managed to fall asleep and now he's getting woken up. He won't wake up just from a text message. I know this for a fact. He'll be fine. I'll talk about it. I'll talk to him about it later. He'll drop by the server if need be. He's probably, there are far from dreams. As a guy, I generally feel worried the day I even kiss someone. Like, bro, what if I mess up? Yeah, I get that feeling too. I am scared. Like, I've never had any, like, physical experiences with anybody properly that I would like to count. So I am also scared of messing up, so you're not alone there. You keep saying it was because you're shy, because this was never your fault. Well, the thing is, it's been so long, I no longer feel anything for it. It's just a shame that it caused me so much, like that one incident, like, gave me that intense fear of embarrassment that I still struggle with to this day. Doesn't warrant mistreatment. That makes sense, yeah. Too special for them, man. I am very special needs, I know. I love being represented, yet deep down I'd be surprised if someone even recognized my voice in public. Like, yes, I'm creator spotted in public. I am shit scared for if someone was like, let's say if someone watches my content and then they see me, that like they hear me in public, they're like, wait, you sound familiar, and I'm sitting here like, what do you mean? They're like, do you know what VTubers are? I'm like, no. What the fuck is that? I mean, I won't go that far. I'll be like, yeah, I know what VTubers are. And they'll be like, do you know this VTuber? I'll be like, dang, no, I don't. Who the fuck is this bitch? passive aggressive and yelling, not giving feedback, professional like a mature person. These teachers never should have been teachers. They can't even, yeah, those person. Yeah. Right, there are those that try to dim the light of joy and people. Which you are. Aw, stop. I can confirm the guy's progress of GTA is currently scratch being loaded up a little. I'd love to have you as my friend. Aww. You might be the first generation to play GTA 6, the potential last GTA game. I gotta bounce. Jobs need doing and wife needs company. Thank you so much for dropping by. Bye-bye. Take care. Text accept like randomly from specifically yours, Ben. That's so concerning to me. I hope you'll eventually get past this fear of embarrassment. Don't let them experience them in your life forever. It's difficult, right? Because once you have a fear, it doesn't just go away. And when I say fear, I mean like it's an active phobia. And I think that's part of the reason why my psychiatrist was like, you may have agoraphobia. Because I have this intense fear of embarrassment, which, in other words, could also be described as fear of like places where escape is impossible or like escape is difficult. We're ever gonna find a vid and post it on the Pixel channel. Maybe you catch us lucky. I don't know. Ooh, feel free to. I'm confused for another guy with similar voice, privacy for safety reasons, or people think it dangerous. They can. And also, what was I gonna say? I don't think people here are gonna ever like recognize me until I get really, really, really big. Like, you sound familiar. No, I don't. I don't think I'm ever gonna like get recognized in public unless I get super, super big. And when I say big, I mean like Caillou Amelie level big. Because I have friends who watch Amelie, who watch Monarch. But when you get that big, don't forget us. You're not gonna be there with me. But, eventually. I will. Eventually, someday. Don't forget about us. You don't forget about me. Be there with me. It's up to me, I will. Aw. An old classmate recognized me. Mind you, he was a bully, so I lied to him saying my name's Asher using a fake name, and he luckily bought it. Insane. The thing is, whenever here's my issue, here's my imposter syndrome issue, is that whenever people are like, oh yeah, I was bullied in school and all that, I always think of like fellow students. So I'm like, no, I was never bullied in school, but I was by my teachers, by that specific teacher. And a lot of my classmates were sometimes mean to me, but that's because they were just mean in general. I don't know. I don't like to say I was bullied in school, but like similar shit happened. I don't know what to call it, I guess. There were people who were mean to everybody. Like, they were mean to these people who were mean to me, they were mean to everybody, so I don't think I was, so I don't think I was being targeted to any degree. But yeah, it was a little weird. A little weird for people to do. It's a little fucked up. Hi, Dan Hazard. Welcome. Thank you so much for the water. The worst teacher to deal with is one that hasn't drank their coffee or whatever teachers put in their flask. Alcohol, I'm joking. They're not supposed to drink while in a school. Hi, how are you? Hope you're well. We are just yapping away today. We're also not supposed to bully the students. Yeah. I don't know, I never saw it as bullying. I don't know, because it was done by the teacher, so I was like, oh, it's probably not bullying. Probably doesn't count. Eh. Hi, Ivor. Welcome. Hello. Oh, by the way, hi, Alfie. I'm so sorry I didn't, like, say hi to you. I did see you. I just forgot to say hi because I was mid-yap sesh. Sorry. Hi, hi. Processing trauma on a yapping stream. It's so randomly. And not questioned at all. You know, that'd be insane. That'd be insane. Speaking of drunk people, by the way, I am planning on doing a drinking stream at some point soon. I'm not sure when, but some point soon I will be doing one. I'll see what the schedule looks like. Fleeing not Sunday. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it on a Sunday either because I would have university the next day. So I wasn't gonna do it. It's either gonna be on a Friday or a Saturday, and Fridays are reserved for eepy, spoopy, spoopy reading. So not Fridays. Eepy, dude, I'm insane. Leave me alone. You're gonna hate me. I use alcohol to help with my cough. And I go to sleep. No. So what I'm hearing is Kayla wants to get beat up. Brayden's like, eep, eep, eep. Thank you so much for the pats. Let me actually do a thing. And move the pet a little bit. It disinfected my throat and it helped. Huh? Hold on. Can of cider in the fridge whispering to me like the Green Goblin mask type shit. I've slept for an hour before. Good job. Still struggling to start and being considered to make changes I want this year. I'm gonna be doing a drinking stream either next week. I think I have sometime during the week I have the day off of university. I might do it then. I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look at my thing. What should I call it? Look at my schedule, my university schedule. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look through all of that. See when I can do it. Order the alcohol. Aye. Not trying to be speaking to me like Green Goblin Mass Deadass, even though I drink once a month, rarely. Speaking of Monster Energy, by the way, I've got one sitting right here if anyone wants to redeem. You can't see it, but it's like it's like standing on top of my head. I'm not an expert. I'm balancing a monster can on my head. I'm not an expert, but I've tried the white one and ultraviolet so far. I like them. Ultraviolet, I've tried too. And I really like it. I've tried it once or twice, I think. It was really, really good. Never got to try it again. I don't know why. It just doesn't show up in the, like, variety packs that I buy. But, tell Kenjo I said hope him and server are doing well. Keep being a legend. I will let him know. That Monster Can is a disaster waiting to happen. Nothing's gonna happen. What could possibly happen? I balance it on my head so well. I've been EP2 though. I've already been up for like 4 hours. I've been up all day. I slept like 3 hours. But yeah, I've tried the ultraviolet one. The ultraviolet one was really good. You can tell by how still my model is that I'm still balancing it on my head. But yeah, ultraviolet I've tried, was really good. Never got to try it again. One of my I don't like the white one. I don't like the white one. I think it's very overrated. Don't come cry to me when you have to clean up a bunch of monsters from the floor. When do I ever come crying to you, bro? You come crying to me. Anything happens, you come crying to me. I never come crying to you. Don't be saying this bullshit to me. I will clock you, bro. Monster, thank you. I can finally open it. Aye, one moment. It's leaning back. Let's open OBS. You can monitor how loud the monster can is for you people. Oh god, that's loud. I'm so sorry. Someone already beat me to the monster game. I'm glad anyways. You can still redeem it. 9 out of 10, hell yeah, let's go. You can still redeem it if you want. One monster redeem is equals one sip that I take from it. One really slurpy sip I take from it. Typically. What flavor is this? Every day we strive to give our best performance, but to do this, we need the right fuel. Just like our racing machinery, we have gone over every single detail of this product to ensure that when we need to be at our race pace, we're ready. And this delicious formula will have you ready for anything. Infused with the refreshing taste of stone fruits and wrapped in a bespoke design co-created with Mad Dog Jones, this energy drink is packed with all the ingredients needed to keep things at full throttle. I'm so glad I have the old can. Imagine Monster Energy turns in people who trade half the population, man. The monster has a treat for processing some shit experiences at school, showing up for uni and IRL, and showing up for us by streaming and actively catching up no matter how talkative Twitch chat is. Nah, I'm gonna cry, stop! What the fuck? What the fuck? Bit aggressive. Good crack. Someone already beat me to the monster redeem anyways. You can redeem it again. Homegirl has a CD. Well, yes, when I meant when the cooldown is gone. Stretch my legs and my bone clicked exact time the can made the opening sound. Dude, that's insane. I was gonna go grab Noms, watch her chat, make sure she doesn't do some dumbass shit, like try to balance a monster on her head. The color's blue, but my neck is red. Huh? Oh, wait, that's insane. Hold on. Thank you so much for the stretch. Let me stretch for you. Oh. We've got 3 drinks today. We've got water, we've got Monster. We've also got cranberry juice. Big stretches, big stretches. But, yeah, I'm gonna have to look into, like, next week. At some point during the week, I have the day off. Or something, I don't know, I forget. But I can't wait for fucking university to be over. Hi Bonsai, welcome. Hi. Right as Donut leaves. Ooh, it's okay. You get to get a shout out from me directly because I'm so special and amazing and all that. I don't know. Just hope the shout out thing isn't weird. How you doing, me? I'm doing okay. How are you? I hope you're well. Holy shit, can I click in the correct place? What the hell? I'm doing good, just chilling. That's good, that's good. I hope your morning, I guess? Question mark? I don't know what time it is for you. I hope your day's been okay. There is so much work that needs doing. Oh my god, Hero, hi! 4 p.m. Did you just wake up, bro? It's okay, I woke up at 2 p.m. Hi, Hero, welcome! Hi, hope you're well! Welcome to the stream! How are you? We're just literally just sitting here yapping. We're not doing anything super special. I just really enjoy yapping. I'm just sitting here yapping away. No, I woke up at 1:30 p.m. Let me just... Oh, by the way, for those of you who were here during the, yeah, wait 44 seconds before giving another shout out. Fuck this guy. Or, well... There we go. But, get left and sip a monster. Thank you. But if the, I don't know how many people were there during the Smash or Pass stream, but I met Bonsai and Hero through that. Yeah, Hero was the one slime guy who broke my stream. The really chewable looking slime guy. They're really cool. They're really cute. Everybody should go check them out. They're really cute to interact with. I didn't do anything. You broke my stream. What do you mean I didn't do anything? You showed up. The moment you show up and the moment I get to your, like, art, everything fucking crashes. Like, it was such perfect timing, too. Like, the moment I got to Hero's, like, you know, art and everything, he shows up and he's, like, there. And he's like, oh my god, we're going to... And then the moment I say hi to him, the moment I address him, my phone, where it's sat on my setup, it tips over, it falls on my keyboard, everything breaks. Smash Bros. Passion, check out the board for that sometime. Yeah, I did it a long time ago. I don't know if you were there. You were probably there, but, like, it was a really long stream. I did a bunch of people. I mean, I literally... I mean, did as in, like, you know, I did the... There were a lot of people on the Smash tier. That technically means I probably did. I don't know. That probably means I would. I mean... I need to shut the fuck up. Anyways, Can handle my slime. I did a bunch of people. It's crazy. Someone come back now. I mean, yes, please do. I need clips. One of my top clips is me and my friend Crystal. We were streaming together, and she goes, "Do you know what jizz is? Do you know what jizz is? It's semen." That's one of my top clips on fucking Twitch. Just her going, "Do you know what jizz is? It's semen." Oh man, it's so funny. It's so fucking funny. But yeah, that stream was the existential crisis. Yeah, that stream was really, really fun. I'm not gonna lie, I was wanting to do like a Smash or Pass or like a rating thing for a very, very long time. The only reason I didn't do it, or like I took that long to do one, is because I was scared that I was gonna look like a loser if nobody sent anything. I was like, man, I'm gonna post this thing, but then if nobody sends nothing, man... I'm glad I waited, because I gathered a bunch of... I, like, got a good few numbers. You know, like, in terms of, like, followers and such. And also I got, like, good art to put on the thumbnail. Because initially I was very adamant on getting art. Not adamant, wait, what's the correct word? I was very hesitant to get art. Because I don't know, I was always like... I'm always scared. The only issue with getting art or, like, commissioning art is, like, you're not sure how your character is gonna look in their specific art style. It could be an amazing art style. It's just that, you know, sometimes some character designs may not be meant for certain art styles, right? That is my main concern when it comes to, like, commissioning art, where I'm like, this person's art style is so good. I just hope that my OC looks good in it. You know? I guess that's, like, one of the concerns I have. But I've never had too much issues with it so far, at least. I don't commission too much art, but the art that I have commissioned so far turned out really good. I'm back after getting water. Hi! Hello, Steam. Welcome. What's up, nerd? Sipping on Monster, dissociating, yapping, you know, all that good stuff. Venom, JJBA style could go hard. I'll probably look like JJBA. Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yes. Oh, God. I think you're gonna activate Steam's neurons. JoJo mentioned around Steam. JoJo mentioned? Oh, God. There we go. Oh, I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen. Time to be gay? No. I mean, yes, please be gay. provide me with yaoi. Someone say JoJo? Oh man. Floodgates have been opened. In my server, in my community, it's always like a few specific topics that if you mention, at least 10 people are gonna come and be like, hello? Hi? Hello? And some of those topics are, first, there's obviously JoJo is one. D&D is one. Warhammer. These are the few, like, that are coming to mind that people are really, like, obsessed over, in my server. There's Warhammer, D&D, and fucking JoJo now, I guess. D&D eyes. No! D&D, no! Fuck! I want to see women. I want to see men! Punctuation setting the tone. Bro, Vishers. Bro. Not a fan of JJBA, but I've seen the art and some scenes. I wish to live life like the long-haired guy, sipping wine, enjoying life, and then stomping the shit out of someone. So when is the Helldivers gonna be a part of that list? Helldivers is a part of that list! Fuck! Thank you for reminding me. Helldivers is part of that list, actually. So many people, so many of my friends and so many people in my community fucking love Helldivers. You mentioned that someone's gonna have a neuron activation. So then it's JoJo, D&D, Warhammer, Helldivers. Fuck, what else? Super Earth. I was 19 when I see Jolin from JoJo's. I was peak beauty, yeah? Dead by Daylight Smasher Pass? Dead by Daylight Smasher Pass. Like what you want me to do, like a tier list stuff like the characters? I don't play Dead by Daylight though. I've played it like once and I shat myself so hard that I never played it again. I do not like the feeling of being chased. It's scary. Unless it's in a sexual context. That's different. But if someone's just chasing me for the sake of chasing me, don't do that shit. I will actively shit myself. Don't do it. I don't like it. She actually shot herself. I was there to laugh. You were not. Shut up. I almost choked. I almost choked. Oh god. Oh god, my life flashed before my eyes. Hold on. Oh. I almost choked a monster. Holy shit. I came over to meet your mom. I see. Please don't do that. I mean, I could check on something else. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Nobody acknowledge that, please. Mom, you mean Ven Mom? Ven, we all heard that. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Heard what? What are you talking about? Anyways. Hi to Alfie. I did say hi to Alfie on YT. Venmom makes her sound like Venmo, and that's very capitalist of you. I didn't give her that name. The community did. I just say my mom and everyone's like, oh, Ven mom? The effect TikTok had on society was massive, low taper fade. I don't have TikTok. I have an account. I just don't have TikTok anywhere installed. I don't have expensive headphones to not hear that. No! You have expensive headphones just to hear cat girls, like emo cat girls on the internet say that they want to. Anyways, whatever. Where did the whole RR anime thing come from? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's like a typical thing in anime that, you know, older women say, or like women with like smooth mommy voices say. And it just became a thing, as far as I know. Now, I'm not that deep into... I don't think I'm... Don't judge me. No. I have headphones to hear Ven better. I'm gonna cry. Shut up. Shut up. Anyways. Now that you mentioned the RR thing, something is going on in my head. Hello, Dew on the Grass. Welcome. Hi. It's been a while. Morning Dew. Yeah. You can't make me shut up. I cannot be silenced. See, if you're a bottom, there's a few ways. So... Excuse me. I said what I said. I'm not repeating it. I'm not repeating that shit. What if Omegaverse but real? Your excuse. Dude, if Omegaverse was real, I don't think I would be single right now. Or, like, as painfully lonely as I am. I'd totally be an alpha, I'd be a beta. I don't even know, man. Like, I don't think, like, your behavior has anything. I don't know. I actually don't know. The only thing I know that is in relation to, like, that sort of thing is, like, bottoms and tops. And that is present in any, like, sexual relationship. I have no idea what Omegaverse is. It's okay, you don't have to. I'm glad you don't. Hello, Mary, welcome! Did you miss me? We miss you, and you also had to do 2 shoutouts that I did. I'm making you feel bad actively. Listen, that shit don't work on me coming from a bottom. Okay? Like, I don't think Donut could ever call me a good girl and it's gonna work on me. He's too much of a bottom. Every time an anime kills off an OP guy, an angel loses its wings. I ain't saying the other thing, so, wait, what's the other thing? I sound like I'm trying to bait you. I'm really not. I actually have no idea what this other thing is. Like, I actually have no idea. Don't worry about it. I am worrying about it. I am nosy as hell. I have an inkling. Do tell. You can figure it out? I can't. We just talked about how slow I am. Earlier we were talking about Smash Pass stream that happened way back. George suggested Smash Pass with Dead by Daylight characters, and you brought up Omegaverse. Now we're here. Summoning Freddy Fazbear at 3 a.m. and short. What? I have never seen that shit before. I think I've seen them being suggested, I just never clicked on them. There were like summoning fucking Bloody Mary and all that shit at 3 a.m. or something. I remember those. But it's unfortunately real. Hi, Lucius. Welcome, Drown Me. What do you want me to drink? I've got cranberry juice, I've got water, I've got Monster. What do you want? That came off really mean. What do you want me to drink? There we go. I unintentionally mean. I am so sorry. People dads be pretending they summon Slender Man and FNF characters. Not the time best thing you did because that stuff is usually scripted. Yeah. Whatever. I'll take a sip of Monster then. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you so much for the stretch. Do people still try to summon Bloody Mary feels old? I don't know. It was like a whole thing in the middle when I was younger, and like a lot of my school friends used to talk about it. But I don't know anymore. I think it's an old trend that has passed. I want to know how the whole like legend of it started at all. You've grown as a person. Big stretch. Big stretch. Stop, I'm gonna be compelled to do another stretch. Real life is the true creepypasta. You know what? You know what? You might be right. Or the bands I like does have a song that's basically a serenade to Bloody Mary called Mirrors. Nice drums. Ooh, could you send it in the server? I'd love to. If it has good drums, I want to listen. I'm a bit of a slut for drums. I'm cringe and Free literally wrote a Slenderman fic. Good job. Yeah, thank you. Hello, KYS Divine Hater. Hi, Venom. I'm eepy too. Aww. Well, hi. Thank you so much for dropping by. Hello. How are you? I hope you're well. Did I ever share my SCP? So many EP folks today. I think Ben cursed us. Maybe. I'll be RV. I need to get foods. Alright, get good foods, okay? I don't know. You may have. And I haven't gotten to the SCP thing yet. The whole SCP thing. So, you can send it again if you want. Or you can check, like, the forum. In our server that exists, by the way, for those of you who are new here, I have a Discord server. If you're interested in joining, thank you, Donat. We've got like a bunch of cool stuff. You can suggest creepy stories for me to read because I do those every Fridays. We do our creepy reading Fridays, so we could suggest something for that. Discord, bro. But yeah, join the server. We do like events and stuff as well. We do a lot of events there. We do shit like karaoke. We do music nights where we all sit down and listen to music together. We do music clubs where we analyze music together. Kind of. Not analyze, but like we discuss music basically. Sometimes I do Discord only streams for shit that I can't play on Twitch. Sometimes, and a lot of times we do like voice calls, right? So if you want, you can drop by, and voice calls are really fun. I drop by a lot of times. You could also probably catch me in general chat now and then. You've conditioned me into thinking this talk means stream, and what the fuck? Aww. Are you that easy to condition? I mean, I guess it only takes 2 weeks. I'm not answering that for my own safety. It's okay, you don't have to. I know. But yeah, and also you can like the server is typically where I have all my like immediate whatchamacallit? Immediate what is the fucking word? Updates, there we go. The server is where we have our immediate updates all the time. So oh, Fridge, hi! Hi! I just opened Discord and I saw Fridge was playing Warhammer. We were talking about Warhammer literally earlier. I found out that Resident Evil 4 doesn't have facial animations for death compared to RE2. Leon, who does. Interesting. But, fuck, I was gonna say something. I was on about something. Yeah, the server. We do cool stuff there. Please join. Hi, Fridge. Hope you're well. Hope the drive went well and all that. Verification for Discord. Alrighty. The mods will get to you. But yeah. Oh, I'm dev buying RE2 Leon and learned Leon in 21 and RE2. Your boy is gonna get Leon age in August. Oh, let's go. Hopefully I don't end up in Raccoon City for my birthday. I have a few of the... I did buy them during a big Steam sale. I did buy a bunch of like the Resident Evil whatchamacallit? Games. Sorry, I zoned out for a moment there. If I can find which ones I have. Resident Evil 2, 3, Raccoon City Demo, Resistance. There's so many games that I need to play, but I know it's either I'm scared of playing it or my PC it will not be able to handle it. I missed the entire spring sale because I was so checked out. I didn't even get to look at it. It's okay because there was like a sale. I think there was a winter sale that I missed because I was busy at the time with a bunch of shit. promised a friend I would get a game she recommended and I just forgot or I feel bad. That's fine because, well, Steam keeps doing, they keep doing so many sales. I'm sure you'll get to it at some point, right? Oh yeah. At some point I at some point really want to play like Danganronpa on stream because I've played the games, kind of, but I want to do it on stream with you guys. I want to replay like. Why the fuck do I have Slay the Spire 1? When did I get this? Was I gifted this? Wait, what? Okay. This is good. I am not complaining. I'm just a little shocked. Because I thought I only had 2. We need to desperately start a V-Rising, like basement V-Rising server. Did I hear Danger? But hi, Cyrus. Welcome. Can we get a shout for Cyrus, please? Yes. Before she bought a game. Maybe I did. I don't know. But yeah, Danganronpa. I want to play it on stream. I'm playing the 3rd game with my sister right now. I'm playing V3 right now with my sister. But I want to go like story-wise, right? So it's because that's how me and my sister typically play. Like we primarily focus on the story more than getting achievements and all of that. So literally whenever you're ready, we go yap and talk about the details. Yeah, we have to. I just keep putting things off. Your Doki Doki Literature Club is getting banned on mobile. Why is it getting banned on mobile? Shouldn't be getting banned in general. I'm joking. I remember when a lot of people, when like Doki Doki Literature Club, like it came out when it was like getting popular and shit. A lot of people were talking about how it kind of apparently Monica actually fucks up your system, like your computer system, and like so that you can actually not leave her or something. For private kids, the usual excuse for things getting censored. Oh, okay. The Danganronpa looks interesting. You'll probably like the legally distinct, inspired Project Eden's Garden. Ooh. I remember one VTuber streaming it and she swings both ways, so she was having a field day with how cute the characters were. MC's kind of a jerk, though. Hey, man. No, like it's the same platform. Banned on phone. I'm gonna head out, take care of him. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for dropping by. Games give warnings of it being graphic before it starts. Yes, but also sometimes kids are stupid and they do things that they're not supposed to either way, and then they're traumatized. So that's bad. That's bad. Very bad. Have you heard of? I've heard of it. Yes, you have me for 20 more minutes and then you're on your own, by the way. Aww. Alrighty. We've been streaming for 2 hours, either way. Donut, you are leaving us? He's leaving us because he hates us and wants us to die in-game. Have you ever gotten around to playing Dispatch? I have it. It was gifted to me. I have Dispatch, but I haven't gotten around to playing it. I want to, but I'm also scared because I'm really bad at strategy games because I'm a fucking idiot. So I'm scared of playing Dispatch. Also, my following list looks so goofy. Like, it's like I'm following people. There's someone with 2 viewers, 4 viewers, and it goes straight to 171. Wow, I can't believe you Donut. This is slander. I have a D&D session. Just say you hate us. Just say you don't like us. Just say you don't like hanging out with us and all that. You know, that's fine. We're not upset. We'll live. I'm going to bite you. Aw, I'm sure you are. Bye, chat. Gonna eat. Love the stream, venom and atmosphere. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you eat well and sleep well. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much for the lurker check-in. It's okay. A second play redo is valid. Already know which character from Dispatch I'm gonna cosplay. Ooh. But yeah, I really want to replay Danganronpa because I missed the first game so much. I was recently watching JK play it because JK was playing the first game on stream. And man, I missed that shit. Thank you so much for the stretch. Let me... oh god, that was a big stretch. That was like a humongous stretch. Holy shit. Oh god. The character has so much simple outfit. I'm gonna save it for Halloween. You mean Robert? I've seen gameplay of Dispatch because my friend Akashi was streaming it for a good while. Like, so I've seen gameplay of it. I would smash Robert so hard. The thing I'm worried about is doing some art. One of the characters is some to save it for Halloween. I remember the Halloween thing from last time. I got a few entries that was really cool. I was thinking Robert at first, but I can't find my button shirt, so it's gonna be punch up. Ooh. Tell me Robert and Flambe need to make out, right? Right. Spread the yaoi wherever you go, you know? As they say. Or something. I don't know what they say. I'm doing good. What about you? I'm enjoying the Discord. Thank you. Thank you so much for dropping by and joining the Discord. Hold on. Let me send the link over on the here. The yaoi must grow. It has to. It needs to. Let me exclamation point Discord. Let me send it over onto the push-ups. Fine. But yeah, thank you so much for asking. I'm doing all right as well. I'm just like a little eepy tired today, but I think that's about it. I tried to get the bongo cat to show up on like the side, but it just wouldn't. And I'm not sure why. It was fine yesterday. Yeah, I know it was fine yesterday. And today is just not showing up. I don't know, it does this, it always has this issue with bongo cat specifically. I'm not sure what the problem is. But yeah, you can't see my little yandere bongo. It's very sad. Because an overlay, probably. Maybe. So it freaks the fuck out often. There is a possibility that that is the case, actually, yes. Ay. Technology. Can't do this anymore. Can't deal with this. Technology. You sound a little tired, do some push-ups. So I sound tired and you make me do push-ups? Truly, like, come on. I'm gonna turn on the AC first. Hold on. I'm like dying. Passing away over here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. No pain, no gain. For Robert, it is flawed, but he is still a sense of humor, some confidence, and people skills, and his understanding, etc. Like, people were on our guy, that's man. I'd be him over Patrick Bateman any day. Dude. I would let Robert hit, bro. I mean, like... Trapped into a single corner. Yeah, Bongo Cat kind of loses itself sometimes. Just like I do. Everyone should let Robert hit. Right? Like, dude! He's got a good voice, too. He's got that, like, tired old man vibe to him. Like, tucks hair behind ear. Oh! Robert gives Dill vibes. Kind of, yeah. Like... Goofy as fuck, yeah. I remember, like, when I was watching the gameplay, I was like, bro. Bro, I will let this dude, like, smash so hard. Like, he could do whatever the fuck he wants, man. Not just that, I did see, like, that one scene where, I'm not gonna mention the characters because I don't know how many people have played the game. But, in that one scene, the dream, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know the dream I'm talking about, right? Right. There was, like, one specific part of it that I saw and I was like, oh. Oh. Oh, it caught me off guard. It caught me off guard too, because I was watching Akashi play and I was like, what? We were all caught off guard. Akashi was caught off guard. I was caught off guard. The entirety of chat was caught off guard. We were like, what is happening? Whoa. There was, and the thing is, okay, understandable. The dream happened. And then within the dream, there was this one, there was this one specific, like, moment in that dream that I saw, and I was like, I was like, was your reaction clipped? No, it wasn't my stream. It was a friend's stream. I wasn't there. I was just, like, in chat. I was watching. I'm not even gonna, like, I'm not even telling anybody what specific part of that dream got to me, but I'm not gonna tell anybody. I'm not going to. But it was like, oh, I'm not exactly what you mean. Okay, tell me. Was this fuck? No! No, you weren't supposed to know! Man, anyways, whatever. And oh yeah, there's a dead character Ben would 100% like show me right now. Show me right now, please. Technically, he has a dog that, yeah. This came to me yesterday. Can't wait until you're done with the game because I want to share who the VAs are, share some art you'd like, and share one funny dispatch art I drew with Cam because spoilers! I see. We're talking about dispatch. There is a stream save option, which is basically black rectangle bars over stuff including PvP. Yes, I know. I've seen that. Exactly what you mean. Man. Which friend I gotta send this VOD to? No. Oh, which friend I gotta see this VOD? It was Akashi. Wait. I think if I can find... Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry about that. That was probably really loud. I'm so sorry. Akashi audio. I think if you go to his Twitch, you can find his YouTube from there. Yeah, you can find his YouTube from there. From his Twitch. And, yeah, if you scroll down in his, like, VODs on YouTube, you should be able to find it. Hello, JK! 35 stream streak is insanity. Welcome. Hi. Holy fucking shit. How are you? Good morning. I hope you're well. I know what kind of woman you are, Ven. Leave me alone. Fuck, and then in the distance. Oh, it's so good. Kinda get it. I do not like that character enough to romance her, but that stare. Sanjila started, you thirst for his voice. Oh? Oh. Oh. Okay, I see the character. I mean, he gives like typical very dope vibes. Like I like subtle dope vibes. Let me see. Interesting. It's not tingling the thing in me as much. Period. But no, I see why you think I would thirst for it. Good question. So do you want your thumb in yours? Okay. Both. I've sent you all the sauce. I saw. I'm just getting final prep stuff for tomorrow done. Ooh. Right, yeah, and yes, tomorrow. We need to set shit up for that. The thing in you. The thing in you. Stop. Okay, let's not like focus on that, okay? Like, you don't have to focus on that specific part of the sentence for no reason. Donut, what's the sauce? Share, Ben's eyes widen. A little bit like a cartoon. I go. But, I've been thinking of Deadlock. I'm like, I could play it, but it's also an FPS shooter game. It's like a shooter game. I'm not good at shooter games. I don't like shooter games. I'm bad at shooter games. That's the issue. I still haven't played Valorant yet. I need to play Valorant at some point and destroy my life. Oh, fuck. I'm so bad at Deadlock. I am bad at shooter games in general. That's the only issue. That's why I don't play a lot of them. It's part of the reason why I was getting into Borderlands 3 actually, like a long time ago. I was playing Borderlands 3. And I never fully got into it. Anyways, this is what time I have to disappear. Oh, okay, so you hate us. And you are abandoning us. It's fine. We understand. You may leave. 3 is the worst one, I hear. It was one of the first games gifted to me. So I was playing 3 for a little bit. And then it got to a point where I didn't know how to proceed, and also I was so shit scared of fucking up and getting killed and all that. These fucking dogs were chasing me constantly, so I'm sitting here like, man, I don't know where to go from here. I have nobody to help me. Like, the person who gifted it to me, we would, like, he was helping, and then, like, shit happened, and then I was just, like, kind of, like, on my own playing it. So I didn't know how to, like, proceed, so I gave up. I've never touched it. It's been 3 years. You just don't want me to have fun. I don't. I'm overworking you actively. Anyways, bye-bye. Have fun at D&D. Today was actually supposed to be a, it was supposed to be a drunk streaming day. And because last night, my mom walked in and she was like, I'm ordering beer. I'm like, oh. Man, can you order me some too? And then they canceled the order for some reason, because there wasn't anybody who could, like, deliver beer to house. Because everyone was busy for I don't know what reason, so they were like, they couldn't, it didn't end up arriving. So I'm gonna schedule, like, and it was gonna be impromptu too, so, like, I don't think many people would show up for it, either way. So if I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, like, I'm gonna, like, properly schedule it and all that. And I keep mentioning this, there is probably gonna be a day during the week where I'm gonna have, like, no university. So the day before that, I'm gonna drink, so the next day if I have a hangover, or the chance of having one if I oversleep, there won't be any issues. How late would it have been? Like, in the night when we ordered it, it wasn't that late. Or maybe it was, I don't know. Maybe people were, like, getting ready to party on a Saturday night because the next day is Sunday and nobody has to go anywhere. I don't fucking know. Aye. Man, I miss Cosmic Brownies. I have, like, I looked it up, and I was going through my open tabs, which is, there's 4 currently. One of them is Cosmic Brownies. And just, I remember the flavor of it, too. I remember how it tasted and how it felt in my mouth. And I liked it so much, and my mom gave it away. Like, Cosmic Brownies were so good years ago. You know, I wish I knew what I wish I could, like, eat my last brownie, you know? In peace, knowing it's my last, savoring every bite. But no! I got home and it was fucking gone! I'm sorry. I'm still so, like, angry about this. Water, thank you. The first things I baked, you got this. I will try. We have a tiny little oven in the other house. In this house, we don't. But I will see if I can use the oven in the other house to make something. It's just brownies. It's not gonna be like too big or anything. Big stretch. Have care check. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Big stretch. Yeah, I wish I could make my fucking bongo gat show up on stream, but like it's not doing the thing, so I guess I'll just go fuck myself, which is fine. But with that, all that being said, don't apologize, Winters, Donut, I, and others are fuming over the shit you went through. A brownie handed to a bitch, and he loses wings. Man, you know what? You're right. You're right. Like, she was. And this was a- oh, by the way, this bitch in question, this was the same girl when later, like, back in, like, so this, all this, everything that I told you happened in 1st grade. Later in 8th grade, 8th and 9th grade, around, I was, like, that's when I was starting to get heavily into MCR, right? My Chemical Romance and all that. And I would post about them constantly. Like, they were my primary hyperfixation. MCR was everywhere on my, like, social media. So, this bitch specifically would make fun of me for liking MCR. And being so into MCR. And I don't know why. Because she didn't even know who they were. She didn't even know shit. Like, she was actively... Because here's the thing, back in the day... This entire, like, emo kid culture was not popular at all. Like, I was the only one for miles and miles. Now, her not knowing what it is at all, she makes fun of me for it. Other people would make fun of me like, oh, like, why do you always dress in black today? Like, basic shit. But this bitch would intentionally make fun of me for liking MCR. Like, and the way that she would do it, too, is that she wouldn't do it directly to me. She would, like, if, let's say, if we're walking past, like, in a hallway, right? If we're walking past each other, once she has walked past me, she's gonna, like, mock me, kind of. Mock me and how much I liked MCR. Like, you know, verbally mocking somebody. She would do that. And I didn't even know she did this until a friend of mine told me who used to be friends with her. And this friend of mine told me, and she was like, yeah, she used to do that shit, and it was really annoying, like... And turns out, by the way, turns out this bitch turned out to be mean to everybody. Like, she was mean to all of her own friends, too. She sounds like my sister, and then she wonders why I'm so close to... Well, I'm not close to her, let alone happy like other siblings. Yeah, They're just jealous of people, real... Like, probably. I was not a very popular kid back in school. The only reason I was popular is because people used to think me and my best friend were dating because she was popular. She was insanely popular. It's so funny because I've always been best friends with the popular kids throughout, like, throughout my school life. Like, the popular athlete girl has always been my best friend in school. Oh, by the way, guys. She'd have the nerve to call me a poser knowing it would upset me when I was genuinely curious about bands and found Panic at the Disco long before she did in hindsight. Like, come on, calling your own sibling a poser is a bit weird. This is something that I've noticed, by the way, about the dynamic between me and my sister. You know, it's like a thing for siblings to, like, bully each other a lot, right? Like, calling each other, like genuinely being really mean, but not meaning it. Like, calling each other ugly and all that shit. Like, yeah, I call my sister dumb. Me and my mom used to call her a bimbo because she used to act like one, but, like, she would make terrible decisions and all that shit. But anyways, it's like a, you know, it's like a whole thing between siblings, right? To be, like, bully each other a lot, right? Me and my sister did that growing up. but we never ever called each other ugly. Like, we never commented, like, negatively commented on each other's looks. Like, it was just something we generally just never found the need to do. Whereas I see a lot of people talking about, like, you know, they would see a really, like, an ugly picture of an animal, let's say, and they'll be like, oh, this is my sister, haha, hee hee, as a fun little thing. I never got that. I never understood that because I never did that with my sister and she never did that with me. One moment. Did I hear complain about someone's hello? Hello, Kaitoa. Welcome. Hi. How did you find me? First time chatter. I'm Venom Cat. I'm your younger vampire cat girl. We are just yapping away today. How did you find me? Y'all sound less fucked up than my sis and I. We are, in terms of like our relationship with each other, it's less, I guess it's pretty healthy to a decent extent. Or at least what it looks like on the surface, I want to say. But, no, we as individuals are super fucked up. I remember me and my sister were hanging out, like, literally, recently. We were up at the terrace and we were just, like, chilling out. And I was like, do you ever, like, dissociate the moment you step out of the house? She was like, yeah, man. Like, the moment we step out, when there's an open sky above us, we're dissociating. And so we're, like, basically bonding over our issues. And I'm like, are we that traumatized? She's like, yeah. What's up, guys? I found her because I typed up emo cat. Wait, really? Wait, seriously? Thank you so much for the follow. Vin is an eepy cat girl. I am an eepy cat girl today. I am an eepy cat today, but bro, that is insane. Wait, where did you look it up? Like on Twitch? Yeah, sometimes my sister and I talk about stuff and that, like, how we're both stressed with IRL. Yeah, I get that. But, like, yeah, with me and my sister, we never really commented on each other's looks all that much. Like, like, yeah, if she looks good, I'll tell her, like, bro, you look so slay, bro. Oh my god, diva as hell. Like, we will hype each other up a lot. But we have never negatively commented on each other's looks. And it's just never been a thing between us. I don't know why. Twitch, yeah, that is insane. Well, I'm glad that you clicked on my stream out of everybody else's that you could have clicked on. I really do appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for the follow. That is insane. That is an actual insane find, by the way. I never expected that to happen. But hi. Me and my siblings always fight. Me and my sister have our moments where we fight a lot. And it's primarily about things like, her not spending enough time with me. Primarily about things like that. And she's, in general, very emotionally disconnected from the family. So it's oftentimes it's about things like that, where it's like, man, like, you gotta, like, you know, be around, you know? Like, you know, this is not done. You always spend all your free time with your girlfriend, and I understand that. Like, I completely do. But we're here too, you know? Like, we're not stopping you from going over to her house and staying over for days on end, spending all your off days with her. But, like, at least on occasions where we need you to be here, right? Like, at least then we expect you to be there because you're our family and all that. Basically, like, you know, things like that. Hi, Dash Scarab. Welcome. How did you find me, first time chatter? Welcome. I'm Venom Cat. I'm your yonder vampire cat girl. How did you find me? I'd love to know what's good. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having an okay day. I'm very eepy today. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. But, yeah, definitely get that. But yeah, it's like typically our fights are about that and like about silly shit. We don't really fight all that much anymore. But like we've grown up to be like, you know, those siblings that like we're just besties now. But yeah, we never ever commented on each other's looks. I never called her ugly for any reason. She never called me ugly for any reason. Like it's just that was just something that we always avoided. Like by nature, like it's not like something we had to try and avoid. Like we just never did that. And I see a lot of like memes online about like, oh yeah, you know, siblings, you know, always making fun of each other and like calling each other ugly and all that. I'm like, is this like supposed to be something that people do, or like did I miss an update? Did we miss an update? Did the family miss an update? I don't know. I think it's because we're both like we both grew up very like insecure, I guess. Like we both are very insecure. But this is combined chat with a different platform. Yes, it's so on the layout, the bottom half is YouTube and the upper half is Twitch. I won't judge Antidote Dog because I'm not family oriented, but then again, my blood family, I have different dynamics and I'm not family oriented, so don't judge Ginu or Mira much. But yeah, no, like I get that. But yeah, no, the thing is, me and my sister are very, very close. We've grown up like being very close. So suddenly, it's like a big change for me at least, because suddenly you grow up and suddenly she spends all her free time with like her partner, and that is okay. Like I'm not gonna tell her to like never hang out with her partner or spend all her free time with me. Of course not. But there are times, like there was a good while in the middle where I was constantly frustrated with her because she would just never spend time with me. Like the only time she would spend with me is when she would come home from work, and then she has barely the time or the energy to like spend time with me. And not just that, her girlfriend is always on call. Like always. It's never just me time. It's never just family time. So that pissed me off a lot in the middle. But recently she quit her job. So she's been and that's, I think, like that's part of the reason why I moved around the stream time so much lately, because she has been home, she's been living with us, and so we got more of an opportunity to spend a lot of time together, which is why we like finished Ultra Despair Girls and started V3. We watched like the anime in the middle too, so we've been spending a lot of time together. Currently she's over at her girlfriend's place, which I am perfectly okay with. See, like if there's proper balance of things, I am perfectly okay with everything. This goes out to any relationship of any kind. Like people are people, they will do stupid, selfish things. You can't fault a human for doing human things. However, everyone should strive to achieve a balance between outside connections and family life. Exactly. And I think it was like, I understand that. That's the thing. I'm never gonna fault her for wanting to spend time with her girlfriend. Of course. Like, that is, why the fuck would I do that? If I had a partner, I would want her to respect that, right? But it was getting to a point where it was like, she was spending literally all of her time with her girlfriend and hardly any time with us. To the point where it was like, even if it's a family thing, like, hey, this is like a family thing, we need you to be here, she's gonna find some way or the other to like not be there and instead be with her girlfriend. So it was getting to a point where it was like, she's just not spending time with us at all. At all. All of it's going to her girlfriend. And that started becoming a problem. Because it's like, it felt like her girlfriend was actively trying to like distance her from us, and we did not like that. Like, that's kind of fucked up, you know? So, but yeah, I think it's been better now because she has more time. She's looking for a job, but I think she has more time now, so she's been spending more time with me now. Currently, she's over at her girlfriend's place. She has been for the past few days, which is perfectly I'm fine with. Of course I have to be, like, that's her girlfriend. Of course she's gonna want to spend time with her. But I am content with it because she has been able to spend time with me as well. And keep in mind, me and my sister were very close growing up. Like, that was my best friend ever. Like, that was my bestest, best friend. So suddenly losing that was like, it was difficult. Um, it was a hard thing to get used to. But, so of course I'm gonna have issues with it if the moment she has free time, she suddenly does not spend any of it with me, not even a little bit. Um, but yeah, it's been good now. It's been okay now. Her RL Señora. I don't have the aforementioned issues because me and my girlfriend are very close and our families are also on very good terms. Situation you are outlining is iffy. Emo cat vampire online girl. Yeah, I mean, see, the thing is, her girlfriend is very close to our family. I love spending time with her girlfriend because she is very nice to me. She's like, my sister and her girlfriend are like a second set of parents to me sometimes. And she treats me like a younger sibling. She buys me things for my birthday. She oftentimes there was a good while in the middle where she would come over just to like hang out with me, even if my sister is at work. She's gonna come over, she's like, yeah, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna like chill out, we're gonna vibe. And I'm like, you wanna hang out with me? So I love that lady. She is very nice. And she has a great relationship with our family. And my sister has a great relationship with her family. But the thing is, again, a balance is important to maintain. Sometimes it just feels like she's just hogging my sister all to herself. There's no space for family time no more. Aye. So I oftentimes end up having to like make changes to my schedule to meet my sister, to like, match up with my sister, so that if there is a chance for us to hang out, then we can. Because realistically, I miss her. So I try my best to like mess around with my schedule so that me and her get to have time together. Oftentimes it does not work out all the time, but I try my best. Which reminds me. My mom wanted to go to a restaurant recently. You gotta hang out with the siblings. Exactly. Especially if the siblings don't live together. Me and my sister don't live together. We weren't for like years in the middle. So that's even worse because we don't get to see each other for days and weeks and weeks and weeks. And then the moment we do... I'm here! Hello, hi! Hi! No, don't go away. Stay, sit down. Mischievous. My OBS crashed for a moment. But I was trying to hang out with them one-on-one. Yeah, I almost clicked off. No, stay. I'm here. I'm right here. But almost been 3 hours. It has. It really has. We gotta wrap up soon. But yeah, it's like spending time with my sister has been difficult. But you know, we do what we can. So, since lately she's had the time, we've been spending a lot of time together. We've been playing games and stuff. Don't make the emo cat vampire sad. I do see that my frame rate is kind of struggling. So I'm gonna have to wrap up here soon. Online girl who we are watching right now. Yes, that would be me. Um, even happy and never sad. Aww. Stop it. Anyways, I'm gonna be rating people on both YouTube and Twitch, and it would be really good if people could stay for the raid. You don't have to stay for the entirety of the other person's stream, but at least sticking around for the raid does help with numbers, because it does help reach a certain eligibilities and stuff to reach, let's say, affiliate or partner or whatever. So these things do help. They do count. So I would really appreciate if people could only stick around long enough for the raid, because it does help smaller creators. And typically I like to raid smaller creators during these streams, right? What was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna have to set up the schedule for next week. Reminder that she's doing great. She's got this. Anyways. Shut up. Shut up. Emo cat vampire online streamer, female person in question who wears glasses and amazing humor. You think I have amazing humor? Bro! I'm gonna start sobbing on the floor. Perchance? Dude! What the fuck? That's so... Ah, thank you! What the fuck? What the hell? What the helly? What the shitterinos? While also having green and black hair, that as obvious issues and skill issues. Man. Of course, you're so funny. Of course, you got good humor. If I can speak. Bro, stop. I'm gonna start, like, crying and shit, and it's gonna be really ugly. Hey guys, are you guys okay with, like, a muted stream? Because there's a streamer that I'm looking at that I want to raid, and they're, like, doing art and stuff. They're super cute. But they are sick, it seems. I'm, like, checking out their stream right now. They are sick, so their mic is muted. But they're so cute. They're a sweetheart. So I was... like, if that is okay with you guys. Because if not, then I can redirect to someone else. Like, anything that you're okay with watching. They're doing art right now. Hi! Akuma, welcome! How you doing, Bottom? That is fucking insane. I'm doing great. How are you doing, Bottom? It's still so crazy how me and Akuma started talking. It was such a crazy day. Let's start having both Twitch and YouTube tabs. Is that I get to hear an echo of your funny reactions, bro? Dude, that is insane. Only happy tears can never be an ugly cry. Since when do I ever come crying to you to donut with a good response? We, the internet people, have deemed you worthy, dear content creator. The High Council has cast its vote. Really? You can send us over there. You have cool with muted stream. I crashed. Oh no. Venom Bottom confirmed. I am a Switch. Thank you very much. I am a Switch. I am a Switch. You gotta believe me. Come on. Like, please. I am a big, massive Switch. Bottom. No! Imagine being a bottom. I am a part-time bottom. Which is to say I'm a Switch. No, you're not a Switch. You are a human. No, I actually am a Switch. I am a Nintendo Switch. Also, I'm not a human. I am a vampire cat. If you were a lighting fixture, we'd know. Oh. Bro. Okay, so let me look into a thing real quick. Yes. Their feature model is so adorable. Could have fooled me. She certainly shines as bright as. Wait. Shut up. Imagine being a bottom emo cat vampire who streams that has glasses, black lipstick, and lights a yap to the masses. Why are you throwing bars right now, bro? You mean peak quality time? Aw, stop. Herald, nobody asked for, but we all need. I'm a switch as well, but I'm leaning more to the dominant side. I understand that, actually. I think for me, it really depends on who I'm with, or if I'm being, like, in that sort of, in a sexual situation with somebody. If they are more of a bottom, I am perfectly okay with being more of a top. Or like a dom. If they're more of a dom, I'm 100% okay with being more of a sub. And if they're equal parts switch like me, that's like the ideal situation. So, and I guess for me, being a switch is like, I would definitely say I lean more towards being a sub than being a dom because it's easier. I think part of the main reason is I need confidence in myself to be a dom. Which I don't have. I don't have a lot of confidence in myself. So I would be terrified to like be a dom and then just be a shit dom or have the other person not be able to take me seriously. That's like one of my main concerns. Like, I don't know, because it's happened before when I was a little younger, where I was dating a girl and she was primarily a sub, so I was the dom. And she was also primarily into dudes. Like, she was bi, but she was more into dudes. Now, the issue is, and she's like the deep voice and stuff, right? I did not have that at the time because I did not have the range that I do right now. Right now, I can switch from this to like your little mommy voice or whatever, but at the time, I could not do that. So I would try my hardest to like be a good dom, and she would just be like, yeah, I can't take you seriously. And I think that's just like, that just permanently caused confidence issues. That was also my first time being a dom with somebody, right? So of course it's gonna be a little bit, you know, first impression type thing. First impression is the last impression, as they say. But yeah, I need confidence. Like, I need, like, to be comfortable. I need to be a good level of comfortable with somebody to be a dom. And I also need to know that they are okay with me being a dom. They'll be able to take me seriously. They like my voice and all that. You know, that's part of, like, a whole thing for me. But being a switch for me is, like, I am perfectly okay with being a sub majority of the time. But there will be a time. If, let's say, I'm in a relationship with someone who's primarily a dom, and they don't like being a sub, like, they're only a dom, I would be okay with it. But there will come a time where I will want to be the dom. Because it has happened before where I've been in a relationship, they were primarily, like, they were mainly a dom. They did not like being a sub. And I guess the dom in me just got super pent up after a point. I was like, I need to top somebody. So off I went to character AI. Because I'm not cheating on my partner. What the fuck? But, so I need an outlet at some point. So, and I remember just going to character every time I felt the urge to, like, top a twink or something. I would just open character like, alright. This is the only way I'm gonna save myself. Like, I remember when I laughed at someone trying to do dirty talk. Man, that ruins, like, that happened to me once. That shit ruined my confidence so bad. Like, I think 50 million times before I say something, oftentimes. It fucked me up really bad. It was so bad. She is the worst. I'm back. Hello, hi, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hello, hi, I'm back. I am back. I am back. I'm here, please. No. Please come back. Come back to me. I will give you kit. OBS died again. I will give you kit. Come back. But, where are my kids? There you go. But, yeah, I need, like, so I did what any rational, normal person would do. And went to fictional characters, because, like, that's the only way that I could let it out. Because here's the thing, I tried soft launching the whole me being the dom thing to my partner through, like, praises, through, like, compliments. Real ones like Polybuzz? What's Polybuzz? Hello, RJ Boss 123456. Welcome. How did you find me? I'm Venom Cam, you're under Vampire Cat Girl. How did you find me? We are just chatting today. We're actually really soon going to wrap up 3 to... I'm scared. But do tell me how you found me. I'd love to know. But yeah, I tried... What up, chick? Chick? Okay, man. We have to cook. Same thing as character, yeah, but no filter. Ooh, interesting. I just found you? Like, how, though? Like, where did you find me from? Because different people found me from different places, right? Some people could find me from Twitter, some people could find me from YouTube. Some people, most of the people who drop by find me just from, like, you know, they're recommended on Twitch. So where did you find me from, is what I know. You know, I just scrolled onto it. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for clicking on my stream out of everybody else's stream that you could have clicked on. I really do appreciate it. And I hope I'm able to entertain you. And keep you around. But, peak quality time, likes understanding. Humor is amazing, too. But, yeah, so in terms of, like, again, in terms of, like, dynamics... Personally, I think the most favorable outcome would be another switch. Because you were on the just chatting. Oh, okay, near the top. Near the top? That is... Wait, that is interesting. Thank you for telling me this. Thank you so much for the follow, Dashed! Thank you! But that is interesting. I did not know. Hello, Beefquake. Welcome. Hi. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hi, Beefcake. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. I know the Switch would honestly be ideal personally, so I get it. Thank you so much for the head pats. Thank you so much for the stretch. Thank you so much for the drown me. Oh, God. But, yeah, it's like, in terms of those things, a Switch would be the ideal situation, because I used to think I would be able to B1 all the time. Turns out that is wrong. I learned the hard way. I can't be a dom all the time. I can't be a sub all the time either. I need both. So it's a bit of a revelation that I came to recently. Which is interesting. But yeah, Nintendo Switch Dio. But yeah, I'm sorry for those of you who just joined because I have been streaming for 3 hours and my OBS keeps dying, which is a good indication that I should probably get going. But we will be raiding someone named Lee Spade. They are a Piero VTuber. Interesting. So they've got this whole circus theme going on. Thank you so much for the follow! How do I say your name? I don't want to butcher your name. I'm also scared of saying that word. I'm not gonna lie. 3 hours is light work. It will be hard. Coach me through it. I'll try my best. Oh, is it because it's gonna pronounce like a specific word? Because if so, then don't. I'm just gonna call you damn. Maybe just Adam. Yes. 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 Thank you. For some reason, I was putting the. You know what? Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the problem. You know, it's fine. Maybe I am the problem. I just realized that I am literally the problem here. I am the issue here. What I would say, yeah. Yeah, because I was like connecting, like grouping the A with the I'm gonna No, it's Polish, so it would be hard for you. Well, regardless, coach me through it. I'd love to know. Because otherwise I'm just gonna call you Adam. Also, please try to keep chat English only. That's good enough. Okay, if you say so. But yeah, I think it's about time we wrap up. Because I also have some other stuff I need to do. I need to go eat. I'm very hungry. But nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you, Adam. Thank you so much for, like, I'm so sorry I have to wrap up right as you, like, follow. However, I will be streaming next week, as per usual, as I always do, most of the time. Alright, before stream ends or OBS ends, then thank you for making my night with the stream. Wish you the best offline, and that, despite the stress, you'll get to be happy. And that you get great alcohol and brownies, not together, because those tummy hurt. Really? His name is basically I don't talk in Polish. Interesting. Okay, okay. But yeah, I will get great alcohol soon, and everyone here will be there to witness it, because I will be doing a drunk stream next week at some point. Next week, week after, I'll have to see. But what is my outro? I forget. There is this funny little thing that Twitch does, by the way, for those of you who don't know. There's this funny little thing that Twitch does if you're lurking. It will start considering you as a bot if you have not interacted with chat in some way or the other, or if you have the stream itself muted. So a few ways to combat this is you can interact with chat, and typically a lot of streamers have like a lurker check and redeem that's typically just like 1 point. Or you can keep the stream itself unmuted, or keep it at 1 or 2% volume, or keep the tab where you have the stream open muted. And refresh semi-frequently so that Twitch knows that you are a person and not a bot. if you want to, you know, add your little view count to your favorite streamers, help support them and such. Then watch out, there's a spider behind you. No, there isn't. You know, you almost got me. Because I'm shit scared of spiders. You almost got me, but I know there isn't one. But, yeah, so Twitch does that. So there's a few ways that you can combat it. Other than that, thank you so much for everyone who dropped by. If you didn't know, I am Venom Cat, and I also do... Thank you so much for the follow! Hi, Hunter24! Welcome, welcome! Hi, how did you find me? I'm Venom Cat, I'm your yonder vampire cat girl. We were just chatting most of today. We were just about to wrap up, actually. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry. You mean the bottom emo cat vampire who streams that has glasses, black lipstick, likes a yep. That says peak quality time, likes understanding. Humor is amazing, scared of spiders. Russ, dude. Rating where? Oh, rating to a really cute VTuber named Lee Spade. They're doing art right now, and it's a muted stream because they're sick. But I've never rated. I think I've rated them once or twice before, a long time ago. But they're really cute. Their model is really cute, and they're a really sweet person. I'd love to get to rate them today and support them. Unless you guys would rather watch Wuthering Waves. Either one is okay. After all, you guys are the streamers. You guys are the streamers, you guys are the viewers. I am actually fucking stupid. I am actually, like, mentally, clinically insane. And I need to get lobotomized, I think. What did I just say? I'm okay with the first one. Okay. We are the streamers. Thanks for being our viewer. I'm fucking crying. No. Dude, this is terrible. This is fucking terrible. God. Whoever the streamer decides we're good, right, boys? I mean, you guys are the viewers. You guys should decide, but if everyone's okay with it, we're gonna raid out to Lee Spade. You're gonna end up strangling me. I'm done with med school by then. New Ven meme unlocked. We are the streamers. No! No! Don't do this. But, for those of you who don't know, I am Venom Cat, and I am a VA and a VTuber. I do girlfriend ASMR on YouTube if you happen to enjoy my voice for whatever reason. I do stuff on YouTube, so you can find me if you click on this link. There's also a bunch of other stuff on there. I do content on YouTube. I've got more content on Patreon if you're ever interested. There's exclusive content on there. I've got, obviously, I stream on Twitch and YouTube. I shitpost a lot on Twitter. I shitpost a lot on the Twitter. I shitpost on a lot of other platforms too, actually. Like, I've got a Blue Sky. I've got Tumblr. I've got Threads. I've got Instagram where I need to post more, but I don't. It's on my to-do list. I will be doing it soon at some point, hopefully. So yeah, and I've also got commissions. I've got a commission sheet. If you click on my card link, if you scroll all the way down, you should be able to redirect yourself to the commission sheet. There is a whole button for that. Other than that, I've also got like a Discord server if you ever want to join that. We do a lot of cool stuff there. Like, we often have like events and stuff going on. We've got karaoke events, movie nights, music club. Oftentimes, girlfriend ASMR. Yeah, girlfriend ASMR. If you're interested in that, that is. If you happen to enjoy my voice, I swear I speak more fluently in the ASMRs. But if you're ever interested in that, I've got a bunch of that. Yeah, we've got. And also, the Discord is typically where you get majority of like the most frequent updates. Like, let's say if I have to cancel stream, I have to delay it, it's always posted on the Discord. So join the Discord. It's a fun little time. It is 18+, so be sure that you are old enough to join. Actually, the stream is 18+, so if you're here, you should be old enough to join. So if you're a kid, leave. But girlfriend ASMR isn't what I'm after. However, blood-curdling legs, blown off, screaming soldier, RP is my drill. Interesting. I will keep that in mind. So yeah, we do a bunch of cool stuff. Other than that, I've also got a throne, I've got a Ko-fi. I need to add more shit to my throne, actually. So if you type !throne, you get a bunch of, like, you get a link to that. And Ko-fi, obviously, you know, it's for tipping purposes and stuff, if you ever feel like it. If you're ever feeling a little generous. It's obviously no, like, compulsion. No mandate to do it. Just really feel like it. And Ko-fi is typically where I accept... Ko-fi and PayPal is typically where I accept, like, commission payments. But yeah, check me out. I'm cool sometimes if you squint. But I will be starting the raid. Stay for the raid if you can, because it does help other creators with numbers. I'm also going to be starting a raid over on YouTube, because we also dual stream. So in case you found me here but your preference is YouTube, feel free to drop by there, because that's I stream on YouTube as well. I be dual streaming. I don't see anybody. Morning Venus is doing an ASMR stream, so I guess we can go there. But thank you all for dropping by. Blood for the Blood God, Skull for the Skull Throne. Forrest will love you. My friend Forrest is going to absolutely love you. But I will see you guys next week. I will post... I'll have to make a schedule and post it. But I'll be posting all that soonish. Hopefully by tomorrow or the day after. But I'll see you guys next week. Be sure to check out my socials. Join the server if you want. For all the updates and all that. It's a good old time. I also drop by voice calls often, so if you ever want to talk to me, talk to the community. Community is fun. But other than that, take care of yourselves, eat well, sleep well, hydrate, and I will see you guys next time.